right, welcome to the One Podcast with Eventually Rule Them All, episode number 71.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah,
gang.
I am the Beast Snow for tonight. Jordy has the night off. We got Cody over here. We got Chongo up there, and we got barely alive Devin right up there.
Yep. I haven't taken a night off since we started this podcast.
Me neither, except for when I was in.
I was about to say, you literally have.
Oh, man.
Hey,
Me and Snow. Me and Snow are the only ones.
I told you I would have done it. I would have done it remotely.
Snow literally can't. He
Me
is
and
not
Snow
allowed.
me and Snow are we're the workhorses, brother.
My Cal Ripken Jr. over here. We got a lot to talk about.
We sure do.
As always, Devin, hopefully he got some news while he was up in the hospital. We're going to do some game reviews with Jake.
Got some.
Shadow's going to know something, even though he says he doesn't. He's going to know something this week. And we got a lot to talk about in wrestling, like Cody Rhodes, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and
lots of wrestling news.
A lot of other things. But let's play Do You Know TOPTERTA, and I'm going to ask you, what is the one drink that you just cannot live without?
Technically speaking, water.
It's L8 though. I mean, come on.
We're not saying like something you need to survive, like something you just have to have.
Got to be Pepsi.
Ew.
I hate it that I hate that I love it so much.
L8 easily.
Mine's probably Dr. Pepper.
I don't think there's a more enjoyable drink. I mean, I don't drink a lot of things other than water, sparkling ice, the black raspberry can, and L8. So I do drink. I do drink Diet Coke, but I hate it.
I was about to say, you drink a lot of Diet Coke.
I do, and I hate it, but I still drink it.
An exorbitant amount, some would say.
I've been drinking this sparkling ice at the bottle.
That's a good one.
Lemonade
ice is good.
Lemonade is good.
I have one of those in the refrigerator.
It's good. Good stuff.
I just found it. Yeah. Definitely the L8. Easy.
Pepsi, L8, Dr. Pepper. I'm going to have to round it out and say Mountain Dew.
Really?
Yeah.
Mountain Dew is one of my least favorite drinks on this earth. I like alcohol more than I like Mountain Dew, and I don't like alcohol at all.
Wow. That surprises me.
It's just that sugary layer that Mountain Dew leaves in your mouth. It's just not for me.
We'll fix that.
I do like Code Red Mountain Dew.
Okay.
See, that's the thing, is when you go with Mountain Dew, you're going with like the blanket of like all of the flavors of Mountain Dew.
No, you got to pick the specific Mountain Dew flavor. They're all substantially different.
Snow. Our new finish can be Splash Mountain into the Snow Cutter. And we'll just call it Splash Mountain Dew.
Cool, man. Let's get into the news with Devin Bliss before he passes away.
Well, hopefully I do it on camera and everybody gets to see it. Play my music, white boy.
This is TOPTERTA News with lead anchor Devin Bliss.
Welcome back to the news with Devi and the boys. I'm here with Jacob, Cody, and Beast Snow. And we're here to tell you how beautiful you are. Everybody, everyone, everywhere, you're great. Live another day, unlike me, because this is it for me, my final day. Alright, let's go. Alright. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge will be out on all platforms this year. It's not even like a Super Nintendo style game, like the old Ninja Turtle game where you had to beat it all in one day without turning the game off, or you just had to start over. Me and Johnny, we played that game. We got to the final boss and died doing the final boss, and it started all over. It's disgusting. The Resident Evil 4 remake is said to be scarier. Ada's campaign will be expanded. More parts of the game are taking place at night. So, obviously, as you know from playing the deck building game with me, Ada Wong is my favorite. I know I love Resident Evil 4 and 5. They're probably both they're my favorite two in the series. So scarier, I'm definitely into, because not really scary to me at all. I'm into it. Daredevil and the Marvel Defender shows are leaving Netflix on March 1st.
Yeah.
So new Iron Fist comic dropped today, and a new legacy for the Iron Fist. I haven't read it, so I don't really know anything about it. But that makes me think good chance they're going to move. I don't see them just going away forever.
Right.
But if they're dropping new comics of these people, I do think they'll be on another platform.
Probably on Disney Plus.
Don't know if that's what I would think, but who knows? Disney has.
I thought it was announced that they were going to do that.
What? Go to Disney Plus?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that, but maybe.
Google.
Google it.
Horizon Forbidden West. Great ratings. Right now holds an approval rating of 80% to 100. 80% is the lowest, and it's only very, very few people have only given it 80%. There's a hidden room found in Legends Arceus. It has its own area. The ID comes after other areas in the game. It's area number 11. So it could be something they had in there for DLC later. Could have been an unused opening segment type thing. Obviously nobody knows right now. You couldn't collide with anything, you just walk through everything in the room. But looked pretty cool. Graphics, looking good. You could look out the window and see, I believe it was it was a tower. I want to say it might have been the Galaxy building, but my memory is hazy since I almost died. And I know we're going to talk about this later, but WWE made a pitch to Stone Cold for a match at WrestleMania with Kevin Owens. So that's what I'm most excited about in the rest of my life, which is just today. Cyberpunk's Next Gen patch is live now. So if you have Cyberpunk, go ahead and give her the patch and play Next Gen.
Yep.
Nintendo has patented a new dock for the Switch to be able to flip the HDMI ports. So, it's literally just like a turn. You can turn, you flip it, you want it in one side, go on the other. So you don't have to move the Switch around.
That's cool.
So that's pretty cool. And it's still on the inside of it. So they're really doing stuff. Peacemaker gets a season 2 because everybody loves it. Cody needs to finish. The Last of Us show is not expected now until 2023.
I'm so excited for that show.
It's just gonna be Walking Dead.
No, Pedro Pascal's gonna be in it, and Pedro Pascal's great.
Is he gonna be? He's Joel.
Yeah.
For Peacemakers, they're in episode 8.
There's up to 9 episodes now, or it goes up to 9 episodes, and it's done.
Up to 9. Okay, so then I'm only 2 behind.
Yeah, I'm on. I've finished episode 6. I haven't seen 7 or 8.
The Witcher 3 game director. I didn't write his name down because I didn't want to butcher the way it's pronounced. But the guy who directed The Witcher 3 has unveiled his new studio. It's called Rebel Wolves. Their first game will be a AAA story-driven dark fantasy RPG built in the Unreal Engine 5.
Ooh,
damn!
And a lot of the staff there have worked on the Witcher series, and some of them worked on Cyberpunk. They hope to grow to about 80 employees within the next couple of years. They did Witcher, so
yeah.
I'll be into it. 3DS and Wii U eShops will close in March of 2023. I know none of you guys use Pokemon Bank, but I do. And it probably won't matter then, but Pokemon Bank will be free after that for the rest of its lifespan. Right now, it's just $5 a year. There's a third Sonic movie, and the live-action show are being actively developed right now for Paramount Plus. And the last bit of news I have on my docket until my best friends pick up my slack. Netflix is making a BioShock movie.
I saw that. I
Show.
don't.
this-
We don't know if it's movie or show.
It said movie.
I think it's that movie. Yeah.
What I read said movie. I don't really care for BioShock at all. So
I
I've never
love
played.
BioShock.
I know some people who do and did, but BioShock, man, I played. That was
Infinite was great.
Yeah,
that's the
Infinite
one where
was
you're in the
best.
sky, isn't it?
Yeah. Infinite was the best. The other ones are also really good, but just the whole aesthetic of that game, so good. Now, the one thing that I did see is people were like, I love that they're gonna introduce all these ideals that the bad guys have that are supposed to be like so mind-boggling and out there and awful, and it's literally less than what's going on right now.
Mm.
So like it's probably not gonna hit the same as it did when Infinite came out, but we'll see.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Devin, for surviving another week to give us the news.
Yes, we could not do it without you, my friend.
Oh, I think you could. What I've learned in my sickness is that you can all do it without me.
No.
Everybody can.
No.
That's why the next time I vomit will be the last day of my life.
I mean, that is fair. I can definitely.
I hate vomiting. It is the worst.
I mean, who likes it?
Freaks.
Well, let me just say I didn't know how bad it was. It's painful. It is fucking disgusting.
Is that the first time you've ever vomited in your life?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So I was ill prepared. I thought I was gonna pass out.
Eyes were real red at the end of it, wasn't it?
I wasn't crying, but my eyes were watering,
Mhm.
and I was just fucking sweating profusely, more than I've sweat in like literally years. It was
Welcome to being sickly.
Welcome to being a human.
Yep.
Hey man, 30. Almost. I'll be 30 and dead, so.
Jake Chongo or Cody,
Yeah.
do you have any news?
The only news I had was about the BioShock stuff, which was fantastic. I'm pretty excited for it because I never played the game, so I'll watch it through
really good.
the scope of the show. Yeah, no, I don't really have much news aside from wrestling news.
We'll talk about it.
I mean, I don't know if it's technically news, but we could talk about the Doctor Strange stuff.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. They released the trailer for Doctor Strange 2, Multiverse of Madness. They revealed a lot.
They sure did.
It's all but confirmed that Charles is a part of it, and it is Patrick Stewart Charles. We also saw some nods to.
And you better, it's Sir Patrick.
Oh, it's true.
To you.
True. My bad. Also saw the setup to what is most likely going to be the MCU version of the Illuminati, which is awesome. Which that in itself also kind of confirms that we probably are getting Tom Cruise as Iron Man, as people have been saying. Because I mean, it fits perfectly, and he would just be the superior version of Iron Man, which is an evil corporation son of a bitch. But
I'm into it. I don't really like Tom Cruise, but I'm into the idea of it.
I don't either. I want it to be Mel Gibson.
Well, apparently they were looking at Tom Cruise before Robert Downey Jr. came on for him.
That
Tom
doesn't
Cruise
change
is
that I don't
Chongo's
like
height.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
Tom Cruise
is tiny.
Cool. I'm tiny. Tiny like Tom Cruise.
Yeah. But
much less successful.
I'm super excited. The poster revealed some more stuff because apparently you can see Captain Britain's shield as well as Deadpool hanging out.
Well, we also saw Zombie Doctor Strange, which is a complete fucking it's exactly it looked like the exact zombie from What If.
Yeah.
Like they took the picture of the zombie and like used that as.
And then there's someone that kind of looks like either Captain Marvel or like it's either Captain Marvel or it's Iron Man with the extremist power.
Or
One of those two things.
What's their other face?
Talking about the person on fire.
Yeah.
No, that was fucking
what,
Flamestorm or whatever the fuck his name is. The famous
Flame Sword?
what's her
the
name
Fantastic Four dude.
from Captain Marvel? The black lady.
Monica
Rambeau.
Yeah.
See, people were thinking that it might be Rambeau as Captain Marvel, or Photon, I guess, but I don't think so.
That's just what people were saying too.
It could be.
I
You
must
guys
have missed
see
that in the trailer.
the leaked credit list that was showing, like it said like Mel Gibson as Ghost Rider and Ben Affleck as Daredevil, and then it goes down and has all the Spider-Man, and then underneath that it said Dominic Toretto, Vin Diesel, Letty, and Michelle Rodriguez.
Oh no.
They're saying they got
Nothing stronger than family.
Nothing stronger than family. They also had some Mortal Kombat characters on the list.
Very good, very good.
So
But I'm
I think
excited.
it was Sub-Zero and Scorpion that were supposedly on the movie.
I could see it. There's definitely going to be an overload, so hopefully they do it well. I mean, they have been, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. The one, probably the coolest part of having the Illuminati is it brings in everybody. It shoves together every Marvel IP that we've had so far. Brings in the X-Men, brings in the Inhumans, brings in like everybody.
It's a good excuse. It's a good, not excuse, but a good way to just, okay, how are we going to introduce these people? Oh, wait, we have the Illuminati now.
Yeah, because
And just
people are,
introduce them that way.
if they do the full-on Illuminati, then we're going to have Black Bolt too. So
I don't know who that is.
The leader of the Inhumans.
Oh man, Black Bolt. I really want to see Black Bolt.
Right,
I
because
like
the
Black-
show is actually really good.
What, the Inhuman show?
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
I've never seen it. All I heard was how terrible it was, though. So
See,
I
I liked it.
As a matter of fact, I forgot about it. Did you ever watch that X-Men show on FX? What was that called?
New Mutants or whatever?
No.
No. There was the Gifted, maybe the one that was following Magneto's daughter, Polaris.
I don't remember.
So there's Gifted, there's the Runaways, and then I think there was something like New Mutants or something like that.
There was a show called New Mutants.
No, that was a movie.
A movie, and that had Arya Stark in it.
Yeah, she's Wolfsbane.
Oh, okay.
I heard that was not good.
No.
I didn't like that movie. I thought we talked about it on here. I didn't like that movie because the girl who plays Magic.
Mm-hmm.
So, Magic is like Colossus's brother.
Okay.
Or sister from Colossus from Deadpool, the movie. She has Lockheed, who is Kitty Pryde's dragon, which...
Oh, yeah. We did talk about that.
Pisses me off.
But...
Yeah, I don't know. Gifted sounds right. That might be it. I never watched
Gifted was pretty cool. It brought in a lot of unknown hero X-Men like Blink, and I guess I shouldn't say unknown, just lesser known, because I think like Cannonball was in there, or Speedball, or whatever the fuck his name is. He was in there too, but I don't know. I'm just excited to see everything like converge, because then we start getting into the Secret Wars, and shit hits the fan real fast.
It's gonna be just as good as Spider-Man, I think.
I think so.
If they're bringing in the Illuminati, I know nobody probably read this because it wasn't great, but I think they're going to do the Time Runs Out story, which is like the multiverse.
Yeah.
The Earths start colliding with each other.
Yeah.
And they have to stop that. But I think Black Panther is a big part of that. So
I'm just really excited for this. I'm excited for the show or the movie.
What's crazy to me is if they're willing to show all of that in the trailer,
there else are we gonna
so much more that's about to happen.
Well, you know how trailers are now, though.
Not really. Still,
Marvel's pretty good about still keeping shit.
I mean, Marvel is pretty good about it, but
yeah, Marvel's.
There's always a chance they're giving it away.
I mean, hell, in the No Way Home trailer, they literally photoshopped out two of the Spider-Men in the
I
final
know.
fight scene.
I know, but still had the fucking picture of the lizard getting punched in it.
Yeah, Lizard just
Yeah.
gets hit out of nowhere, and you're like, I mean, all right, you could have stopped that half the second sooner, and nobody would have thought otherwise.
Yeah, but then everybody
Speaking
was all
of things-
speculation, though.
I mean,
Speaking of things that got announced or trailers that got announced or shown or whatever, the new Lord of the Rings show trailer got showed.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
during Super Bowl, yeah.
Yeah, that looked really interesting. I'm pretty fucking hyped for it.
I loved how ugly all the people were.
Same.
I
But
saw a lot of
I love
people. I saw a lot of
ahead.
people saying that, like, compared to like the movies and all that, it's so much worse.
the trailer.
No, like their
Yeah,
what they wear, like it's so bland compared to like the movies.
Well, it's a prequel. It's a prequel series.
It's just clothes, and we don't know. We'll see.
Fucking people will hate on anything. They're also mad that there's a black beardless dwarf
yeah.
woman. So
Yeah.
should have beards. That's what they.
I
Oh,
think it's
okay.
because I think it's because she's black that people are mad, not the
It
beardless
is.
part, but
Oh,
They said that
okay.
there's no black people in Middle Earth. But speaking of, yeah, I know. The made-up world that does not exist and was in somebody's head, they know better than the creator. Okay.
which the creator wrote in his books where there were colored people.
Yeah.
North.
Of course. I mean, you know. Speaking of, the cover art of Horizon came out, and apparently there are men that are mad that she has hair on her face.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it shows
fuck-
the peach fuzz. You know, I mean,
Yeah, and they're like, why the fuck does Aloy have a beard? All right, well, first of all, that's just how humans work. Like, women got hair too, people. It doesn't make it a beard.
it just means that they have not been close to a woman at all. So
Yep. That's been the tweets going around is tell me you haven't been close to a woman without telling me you haven't
it's
been
'cause
close to a woman.
they showed like a side by side of like the PS4 graphics and like the PS5 graphics.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
And like, oh man, people need a life.
They sure do.
oh well. All right, Cody. Hold on to your
Yeah.
horses because I got a lot of things to talk about.
Oh boy.
A lot of Call of Duty stuff because there's a lot that happened. Confirmed sequel to Modern Warfare 2019 is coming this year. Hold on while I blow my brains out for that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Warzone 2 though is announced as well. Both have new engines and is built from the ground up. So hopefully that'll be a little bit better than this time around. Warzone will be a massive evolution in the battle royale system. I know Devin would love that. There's a new sandbox mode.
Oh, yeah.
And Pat Kelly, the man over at Infinity Ward, said he has no interest in boost jumps or jetpacks. So he can go fuck himself.
Yeah.
More on that. Warzone was supposed to only be for Modern Warfare, but with the success of it, they extended it to Cold War and Vanguard. And because of that, now there's almost too much stuff going on in it, and it feels bloated, and it's difficult to fix bugs and find bugs to fix them and all that. They said launching Caldera in December was a mistake.
Yep.
So
Let's be real. They just wanted to rush it out before the holidays. That way everybody could go up and buy Call of Duty.
yeah,
And they fucked up.
Well, there was free.
Well, yeah, but kids are going to go out and buy their PlayStations and their Xboxes when they can because, well, they want to play it. They want to play with their friends.
Not PS5s, that's for sure. February 17th. That is tomorrow, I think, for us.
Mhm.
Ranked play beta will be in Vanguard.
Beta.
Oh,
The beta for a game that's
okay.
been out for fucking 4 months.
A beta for ranked play. Yes.
Okay.
You heard that right. It's 4v4 with CDL rules, visible skill rating number. There's 7 skill divisions. Then there's exclusive rewards for the top 2 skill ranks.
Uh-huh.
So
That's the one thing that would bring me back to playing it because I love rank play. I don't know if I will.
So when would Vanguard come out? October?
October?
Yes.
5 months later, ranked play, but it's a beta. So
Beta.
Halfway through the life cycle of the game.
So we all know what happened at the halftime show of the Super Bowl, right?
Had a great Super
Yeah.
Bowl halftime show.
Super halftime show. Awesome. Loved it.
Great.
Took me back to my good old days, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a club getting tipsy.
Hey man.
Got a good surprise from 50 Cent.
Look, man, if that was a female that gained a little bit of weight, where's all the, you know?
The hate for it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Well,
honest. I didn't even think he looked fat.
He didn't. He looked fucking thick.
He did
Looked
look
like
thick.
Redwood.
His
He
face was
He got old,
little-
man. That's it.
I mean, he's
I get it.
50, right? Like 40s, between 46 and 50.
Like
He's
48.
some-
Yeah. It was a good halftime show. But Snoop Dogg
I know.
is going to be an operator coming to Call of Duty April 20th.
Can't
That's
wait.
it.
Hey,
I hope he
No,
wears
look,
his. I hope he wears his Crip outfit.
ugh.
Ninja's wife, Jessica, is stepping down as his manager to pursue her own career, apparently,
Good for her.
after all the drama that's been going around. So
Pretty fucking
There's
tired.
more
of him.
drama around Ninja.
Wait, yeah. What's the ninja drama? Hold on now.
with the whole thing with Pokemon and
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
Is he
Where
having
he's
sex with
a
Pokemon?
Piece of no, God no.
Pokemon's the truth. She posted a picture of herself without makeup on, and she said, "This face sees more money than you'll ever see, or makes more money than you'll ever make."
Yeah, of course people are mad at her about it. Like, shut the fuck up. You're proving the point.
so this one's for Devin. Cedric Diggory held his wand like a gun because he felt dorky holding it like a wand.
That's so funny.
Dorky,
That's so funny.
dorky.
He said,
Apparently,
Okay.
he held it
Well,
like
I
right
mean,
here.
listen, that's much better than fucking. Hold on, let me get it.
I have a wand.
and Voldemort's.
Hold on.
Voldemort's hilarious.
Look at
Look, he's just showing that he has so
Voldemort
much
says-
power. He doesn't have to hold it.
You gotta You gotta.
Cedric said,
like,
"What's up, blood? What's up, blood?"
I love that you all just have wands at the
It's
standby.
a pen.
Yeah, I was using a marker.
I have a wand.
But it's also said that Cedric Diggory likes to stretch the truth when he does interviews. So who knows?
Cedric Diggory likes to stretch the truth.
When doing interviews,
Not Robert Pattinson.
No, Cedric Diggory.
this will be
Robert
fun.
Pattinson. It's nobody.
Siberian teen has been put in jail for 5 years after attempting to blow up a Russian government building
No, okay.
in Minecraft.
Okay. That took a turn.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew there had to be something. We weren't breaking real life news here.
This one's for Devin as well. Tom Brady's career took place between both the Rams Super Bowl wins.
It's hilarious.
And my
Wow.
last bit of news, Devin usually does this, but I'm picking up the slack for him this week.
Yes, he is.
Best-selling games of January.
Ah,
Ooh.
yes.
Ooh.
Of course, number
I'd
one
like to be up there. I bet.
of January. Didn't it come out in February?
You're right.
What?
I will
What?
fuck myself.
What
Number
game?
one is Pokemon Arceus.
Arceus came out on January 28th, and it's still okay. Hell yeah.
Second is Vanguard. Next is Monster Hunter Rise, Madden 22, and God of War 2018.
Oh man, yeah.
Because it just came out on
That's-
PC.
That is kind of a sad time for games.
Yeah,
Most-
right.
most of
On
those,
PC.
It's a
I know.
good-
But
But-
most of those games named are not great.
But for PlayStation, Vanguard was number one, followed by Miles Morales, Madden 22, FIFA 22, and Rainbow Six Extraction.
Wow.
I've heard mixed things about that.
I'm not gonna play it because I don't like survival games.
I
Like
don't like Rainbow Six.
I don't like
Yeah.
round-based survival bullshit.
The waves and shit.
Yeah.
And for Xbox, Vanguard, Madden 22, Far Cry 6, Battlefield 2042, and Halo Infinite.
Yeah.
Feel bad for all those fucking people that bought fucking
Battlefield.
Battlefield.
No, man. Hey, they're trying to do better.
Yeah.
It'll probably get
Yeah.
better right around the time that the new Call of Duty comes out.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right, that's the news of the week.
Some good news, really.
I wanna go.
Let's go and review some games with old Chongo Pro over there.
What's up? It's your boy, Skinny Penis.
Little old dick in the back in his bed.
All facts don't fib.
Thimble.
Got What?
This is what it looks like.
Thimble.
Do you guys watch?
Thimble.
Before we get into that, did you guys watch Lil Dicky's quarter time performance?
I did
No.
not.
Why
It
would
was
I?
hilarious. Hilarious. It was just you saying you didn't see it, Devin?
I didn't. I forgot about it,
It's
honestly.
basically just a fucking like skit from his show.
Hell yeah.
It's just
Can't
funny as
expect
fuck.
no less.
All right, so me and Cody are going to tag team review this week.
Yep.
Tag team the review. He's been playing on PS4. I've been playing on PS5 because I'm better than him.
You
we have
literally
both
told me to buy it on PS4 so we could play together.
You can. You just got to let me
Okay.
know when you want to play.
Okay. Well, yeah.
You're
There
fucking
are other limitations to that, but yeah,
No, there isn't.
there is. I don't have Plus right now.
All right, well, we have been playing Dying Light 2, as you'd say, and I have been enjoying the hell out of it.
Same.
I have been really enjoying it. I haven't ran into any game breaking glitches. Cody has because he's on PS4. Because
It's not just PS4. It's been everything.
Oh,
I
has
looked
it?
it up. Yeah. It's just
Um,
a thing that can happen.
So I have one gripe with it, and it's not really a gripe because it's something that I can fix. It's just a me thing, and I haven't played enough to fix it yet. But the stamina is unforgiving in this game.
Yeah.
Unlike the first one where there was no stamina bar. You just fucking free ran all over the place. You could fucking just run, jump, dip, dive, dodge, and you'd be fine. This one, there's a very quick stamina bar, and it will get you killed if you don't preserve it and use it the way you need to.
Sure will. How many of the upgrades have you had yet?
Not many. I haven't played too much of it. I've only put like 4 or 5 hours into the game.
Oh.
Yeah. But I'm enjoying the hell out of it. The graphics are really nice. The gameplay's smooth when you're playing it. Free running's great. It's fun to watch yourself cut off zombie heads.
Yeah.
And you can vault over people and then drop kick them, which is fun. It's even more dangerous to be out at night than it ever has been.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't even have a UV light in this when you start out.
Nope. It's apparently something you get at some point. You get like a UV flashlight, but
Do you have it yet?
I don't yet. I had so I'm trying to think. I probably put a good 20 or so hours into it.
No shit, you don't have it yet.
Nah. Now, granted, some of that is I've been doing more of the side quests than I have the main missions. But yeah, it moves so nice. Like it feels like the later Assassin's Creeds, but slightly better because you can do more.
Mm-hmm.
I have a few of the upgrades like where you can kind of do a dash and then it lets you jump farther and shit like that, and you can like vault off of objects. So like, you know, you're kind of superhumanish in a way.
It's the best parkour since like Mirror's Edge.
Yeah, it feels like a much more polished Mirror's Edge. The bug that I ran into is it's apparently this specific mission that does it too, but the audio stopped working and the dialogue when it would bring it up, the subtitles just flew by so fast. I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
The only way to stop it is either trying to close out the game and start it back up or do a complete uninstall. Because sometimes doing it where you just shut off the game only stops it for a little bit.
So have you gotten past that part yet then? Or
I've got past the part and it hasn't happened again yet.
that's good.
But I did defeat my first anomaly. That was, whew,
Very nice.
they're creepy fuckers. Imagine a Leshen just in zombie form.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's-
it was not great, and that was the level 1. But it's been amazing. The storytelling is so good on it. Like, you can see all of your shit like
Yep.
matter as it happens. The only thing that I will say is I wish the story was less black and white, because it's like very obvious. These are the bad bitches. These are the people just trying to live. Which
Yeah.
one do you side with?
Right. But if you help even people that are considered bad people, it helps you out more. It
Yeah,
can still help you out. Like the peacekeepers aren't good people, but
no,
if you help them,
you can
it,
get shit.
it helps you.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I do
That's,
like,
that's why I don't think it's so black and white, because if you decide to help them,
yeah. I mean, it's more they made it very apparent that
Yeah.
Peacekeeper are pieces of shit and you should not trust them ever. But it's cool because like you can unlock, like you can start up windmills and electric stations to like help people out, and you get to decide who owns that. You
right,
get to decide if it's the peacekeepers or the survivors. Well,
right,
when you do that, you unlock special abilities throughout the town. Like,
like more
the
trampolines or
yeah, like the first one, so that for the survivors is they just throw up zip lines
Yep.
everywhere. So it's really cool. The weapon system is fine. There is the
Yeah.
durability stuff, but
It's fine. It's not much of a difference from the first one.
okay. See, I didn't play the first one, so
Oh, you didn't?
I'm going
Oh,
into this blind.
When you finish this one, you should definitely play the first one.
I'm thinking about it,
First one's fun. First one's very good.
but I've been loving it. The story is great. Even like the little like fetch quests still feel new and refreshing, and that they're fun to do.
Because you got to be constantly mindful.
Yeah.
It's a zombie game, but like there's so much more to it than just the zombies.
Oh man, falling into the street at night is like the worst fucking thing.
It's
Because
terrifying.
immediately I'm like, oh shit, how do I get back up? There's a howler. There's a howler. Fuck, I'm dead.
Yep. It's great. Love it. That's
So
why I
can,
like Dying Light 1 so much.
can you like have like makeshift weapons in this?
Yeah.
Kind of like Dead Island, something like that. Or
I don't know how that. So you don't really craft the weapons, but you can add mods to the weapons.
or like Dead Rising.
No,
I wouldn't even
not
say
really.
like
Not-
that.
not
Really,
like- Or like kind of like a
More-
bat with like nails in it, or a bat with
Yeah.
a saw blade or
Yes.
something like that in it.
Yeah.
yeah. So like you just find them around crafted, or you can buy them off of people. But
And you
what you
can mod
can
them.
add, you can add like that does electric damage after so many hits, or fire damage, or poison.
My favorite
And-
weapon in Dying Light 1 was a police baton that I put electric on, and it would just stun all the zombies.
Yeah. But they have a lot of different zombies, which is scary. Scary. I still haven't fought a volatile yet. I don't want to.
I never killed a volatile, even in Dying Light 1.
Well, it's an achievement to kill a lot, so I'm scared. I'm very scared.
So
But yeah, there's like dark zones that you have to go through that you literally have to like sneak around, and you can't wake up like anything, or you have a whole ass horde on you.
Yep.
Oof.
So can you have like you can have like special moves or whatever?
Mhm.
Because I saw like one where like everybody was talking about like the force choke, Darth Vader force choke, whatever.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Didn't know if there was like more
A
stuff like
finger
that.
gun one. There's a finger gun
Yeah, I
one.
saw that one too.
I saw you can ride a broomstick.
You can ride a broomstick.
Yeah, like there's some goofy stuff,
And,
but
and like you don't take fall damage if you like fall onto a car.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
it doesn't matter how high you jump from. If you jump onto a car, you're fine.
and that's not a bug. It literally says that in the hints. Fall on a
Yep.
car or an armorizer, and you're good. Does not matter where you
Or
fall
mattress.
from. Yeah.
But if you hit that street, you're dead.
You're
Oh,
dead.
you hit the. Which I mean, there has been a couple like it's an open world game. There's been a couple of times where I've like fallen, hit the car, slid off the car, and then died. Because it just kind of had that like clip of where it just stuck me in limbo and then went
Right.
bloop. Yeah. There's already been a couple of things that like I did wrong on accident, and it did not end well for the people, and I'm just like, all right, well, I don't want to play anymore. So the decisions make you feel
Oh
things
yes. Oh yes.
because it's not just like this kid didn't get to wear his favorite shirt or some shit. It's like
Oh shit! Somebody
l-
died.
life altering things.
So there's like consequences for your decisions.
Very much so.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I like those kind of games.
Hmm.
I do too.
And it will tell you in the mission that you're doing, it'll tell you if it has more actually when you're making decisions too. It'll tell you if it has more implications and more like stakes on it because one, it'll be timed.
Okay.
And then two, it'll have like a little crossroads of like, hey, just to let you know, this is a pivotal point to your story.
That's one of the
So
things about I'm torn between liking that and not liking it. 'Cause, like, The Witcher, for example, the ending to that is very what happens to specific people is very dependent on the choices that you make, and they don't tell you which of those choices it is that it doesn't
true.
tell you which choices they are, and they're simple ones. Like Snow, you've already passed this part. Um, Cody, you haven't, but I'm not going to tell you which is the right outcome or not. But there's a point where you can do a snowball fight with Siri,
Mm.
and what you do there is helps decide the fate of the ending.
Well, my guess is they definitely want you to go back and play it multiple times, but they don't want to make you guess like, okay, do I have to do
Right.
every single decision differently,
Right.
or is it just these few things that are going to matter?
That makes sense.
Because that is one thing of like Witcher, like, yeah, I'll play it through it again, but I don't know what decision makes a difference. I don't know if lying to this person but not this person really made a difference, or if it was going to end the same way that way anyway.
Yeah, because
And you can
apparently, like
Google it.
one decision I made with the bathhouse guy.
Mhm.
Apparently, like he's not a big
Fucked up.
fan of me.
Is that Dykstra?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
guy. So I messed up somewhere. So
Yeah.
he doesn't want to help me now.
It's all right. I've never had Dykstra's help, so
But I'm very excited to get through it more.
Well, you got 400 plus more hours to go.
That's one thing that sucks is that audio glitch has happened to people that have had like 80 hours into the game.
Ooh.
And if you don't have like Plus or whatever and you can't upload it to the cloud and they're like, hey, just uninstall it. Like, I don't
Yeah.
think I want to. The beginning of that game,
it's
like
sad.
the first 10 minutes of the game is probably some of the saddest storytelling that I've seen in this style of game.
Ooh.
You walk up on a fucking suicide death party.
Yeah, like there is just a mansion and people were just like, hey, if we're going to go out, we're going to Jim Jones ourselves. Like, we're just going to do this together.
Hell yeah. So is
So
this
like you,
is it 50 for a $60 game?
Yep.
Cool.
yes.
Hell yeah.
Definitely pick it up if you're interested in any open world parkour
You
or
like
anything.
the Days Gone, right? So
Yeah.
I think you'd like this game a lot.
I totally get it, but Elden Ring's coming out here next week, so
That's true.
Yeah.
Speaking of Elden Ring, I didn't talk about this on the news. I meant to. Apparently, it's going to be easier than any other Soulsborne game
Okay.
because
I'm trying to get some.
it's a completely open world game, and
Oh,
you can go from, like, if you get stuck at a boss or whatever, you can go skip that boss and go to a different boss, kill it, get an ability from that, and then go back to that boss.
hell yeah.
okay.
So it can help you, like
Hmm.
like psychologically, it's supposed to be easier than the rest of them.
You know what I would like to see? I would love to see a like Mega Man Soulsborne game.
Like a platform.
It's already fucking hard. What?
Well, but that's what no, like an open world Mega Man, but it's set like Soulsborne. Like you go and find the bosses, you get their powers, and then
Ah.
move on from there. That would be
game.
cool.
There's a new game called like Tales of P or Lies of P or some shit like that, and it's supposed to be like a Pinocchio Soulsborne game.
That
Yeah, I saw
sounds
that.
Yeah.
Graphics
So-
look great.
So what would you guys give Dying Light 2?
Oh, 5 out of 5.
Yeah, right now, for sure. Even with the bug, like it's still outlaid it.
It's exactly what I was hoping for it to be, if not
I-
more.
it definitely exceeded my expectations because I came in not really knowing anything about it. So
Hell yeah.
I just knew it was a zombie survival thing. Did not know what I was getting into.
Love zombie survival games.
You
Love zombies.
Dying Light 2, then Snow.
Love vampire survival games.
I just have a bit of an update. I beat Pokemon Arceus. The story, but
Yeah.
I still got a long ways to go apparently. So
Yeah, so you get the cutscene after you finish Dialga and Palkia. That's not the end of the game.
yeah, it's not.
Not at all.
There's a lot more to go apparently.
There it is.
I mean,
And that-
as is with most Pokemon games. So
And that final boss fight, like Arceus, when you have to battle Arceus,
Mm-hmm.
you finish the Pokedex. Not easy. Not easy at all. my
Have you
friend.
caught all the legendaries in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl yet? Either
No.
of you? Me neither.
I didn't. I honestly I haven't done any of them.
Mm.
To be fair, I haven't even beat the Elite Four, so
Oh,
I did. I beat the Elite Four. I went and fought the Game Freak guy. And that was
did
just
too.
it.
I have all the Reggies. I have one of the birds. Or dogs.
I figured I was just gonna wait for the for home to open and just go from there.
It's not beating the game though.
I mean, yeah, I've beaten the game.
No, yeah.
Getting all the legendaries has nothing to do with like beating it.
Yeah, it does. Completing the decks.
And the decks will be completed.
Yeah, because you're gonna cheat your way in.
Yeah.
damn.
You gotta go and get the fucking legendary stones from underneath the capsule pieces from underneath the underground.
It's not cheating if it's part of the game.
I'll tell you what I don't feel like doing is digging in the underground
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I stopped
Ew.
going after Pokemon.
It was cool at the beginning, but then you gotta do
Those-
too much. I
those
still never
tablets
found
are-
like a moonstone.
The what one?
A moonstone. There were a whole bunch of stones. Like I just could not.
Yeah,
come across.
it's too hard to get all the fucking pieces that you need for the capsules at that point.
Hell yeah.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows.
So, what does the Shadow know this week, Cody?
well, we can go over some more Legends of Vax Machina
Okay.
because it's getting into some shit. So by the time this comes out, all 12 episodes will be up.
Oh yeah.
So now will be the perfect time to binge all that. Some of the people are starting the arc in the real campaign, but
Just to keep you updated where I'm at is they just fought the Briarwoods for the first time
okay,
outside of the castle.
yeah.
And they're under trial to see if they're being truthful.
Yeah. And it's so good.
I'd
Like I
say
said-
this set of 3 is probably my favorite so far.
Ooh. The artistic styles that they have done with everything, just so damn good.
You hear that,
Everything
Devin?
that they're doing with Percy right now is just so good.
Love Percy.
Because I mean, we're in what people call the No Mercy Percy phase, where he's just borderline a villain and does not have any regard for human life at all. Which we'll find out soon why. But
He was
there
fighting.
were
I'm at the part where they had Kit guest starring. I watched the part where their Kit was guest starring,
Oh yeah,
and they're fighting the broker,
yeah,
and Percy just shoots a hole through the person's chest and
yeah.
screams, "You forfeit your soul!"
Your soul is forfeit.
And I'm like, "Oh God,
Oh yeah, dude. Wait till you see that animated.
yeah, I'm excited."
So
Yeah, poor Desmond.
I don't know if it's in this set, but like when they're hanging, they have those like people like that look like the group hanging off the tree.
Oh yeah. They hung him off the sun tree.
That was
Which
I just learned about the Sun Tree shit with where they had that dude, the prisoner,
Mhm.
and he told us about the Derolos and all that.
yeah, there's a spot that comes up with the sun tree that it's hearing Matt describe it in the campaign was already like sad and hurt. Watching it
Mm.
just hit so much harder. Also, I'm so happy with how they did Scanlan's scene where he took down an entire house by himself. Because watching that shit in game was a clusterfuck of oh fuck, oh fuck. Well, I guess we're doing this now. And like they captured that so damn well, and it looks so good. I was worried about how they were gonna do that, but they did it perfectly.
and the boss fight with what's his name?
He doesn't matter. I don't remember
That
what
was
his name
pretty fun
is.
to watch.
Where'd Silas
Yeah.
Briarwood?
No, God, no, they haven't got there yet.
No,
The one of the house members,
Mm.
Archduke or some shit like that. But they fight Sanders.
dude, that looks like the
Yeah.
mummy.
Yeah. There is a specific frame when Percy finally finds him that it's his whole body is just on fire. And it just shows a little bit of what's going on, and it is just they capture it so damn well. I'm excited very much.
Yeah, the ending of one of the episodes got me pretty good, but I figured something would happen to bring it around.
Yeah,
Don't
man,
want to spoil it for Devin.
it's good. Need to watch it. I mean, other than like literally, the dragon was the only thing that was CGI in this entire thing. I don't know why they did that.
Because
Like
they were too
seeing
lazy
that.
to draw it.
No, I don't think it was laziness. I think they wanted to have it have more impact, is what I'm guessing they were going for. They wanted to just show the massiveness of it. But
You can highlight it better in better ways.
I mean that's true. I don't know. A couple of them have nodded to the fact though that we are probably getting the rest of the campaign animated at some point.
That'd be awesome.
Because Ashley Johnson posted a clip from campaign 1. It was like, I cannot wait to see this animated. So
Hopefully.
if they do, it's going to be good because this is all just the tip of the iceberg. This was definitely one of the biggest arcs because it did a lot for Percy and Keyleth and Vax, but it's only the tip of the iceberg.
And
on
what's
what
her
happened.
face? Pike too.
Oh yeah, and Pike, yeah, because Pike's getting back her shit.
Mm-hmm. It's good times. Love it.
Love
Love
Pike.
Pike.
Can't wait to watch it more
Same.
tomorrow.
So it's still full on 5 out of 5 and everything. Like I've been so happy to watch it every week.
I'm excited to get through the Briarwood arc in real, like the Critical Role Briarwood arc,
Yeah.
so that I can watch the show and see how it compares. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm on episode 26 right now.
Okay. So you're getting there.
One more episode with Tiberius after this.
Yeah.
You only got 200 more episodes.
Oh,
No,
more
there's
than
only
that. No, I think there's only like 151.
of campaign 1. It's one something, but there's also all the one shots in there that I probably won't watch.
Yeah, you don't have to. They're not really like they allude to them every now and then, but the only one that I would watch is the one where Grog was the DM. But
Grog's
that's
one
just
shot.
because that's fucking hilarious. There are some things that I wish they would have kept in the show that they took out, because like the show does not show Vax getting yelled at after getting caught by the Briarwoods, because they definitely had a big ass argument right after that, and that does not
It wasn't
happen.
that big, really.
I mean,
I literally just watched it. Like I just watched him getting caught.
maybe it felt like it because it was the
less
first
of a-
time.
It was less of a super big argument. Percy scolded him a little bit, or not Percy. Taliesin scolded him a little bit, but he was more just super apologetic.
I guess that's true. Maybe I'm thinking of a different part.
The big argument that happened was after Tiberius killed the sleeping old woman.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about with the murder hobo shit. Oh, well, I'm gonna take my daggers and I'm gonna make it into a chakram, and then I'm gonna use telekinesis to spin it, and I'm gonna throw it in her back like a saw blade.
I would have killed her too.
She's 80 though.
I don't care. If she was attacking my group, I'm going to kill.
Sure, but you can do it in a less brutal way.
I don't think that it really matters if it's brutal or not, because either way, she didn't feel it. As Matt said, she did not feel it.
Sure, but you look like much closer to a villain than somebody that was just caught off guard and was trying to protect your friends.
For sure. You look more of a villain, but
yeah,
I'm not gonna. I'm with Percy, or not Percy, Grog on this, and Liam and all of them. I'm not gonna stop attacking because she got scared.
Oh yeah, no, I think it was right to kill her still, just not in the way that he did it.
Oh yeah,
but who am I? He doesn't stay on for much longer, so
yeah.
So
I really think he got kicked off more because of the Chubb comment than anything else.
So you guys
I
want to
don't
talk
even
about
remember that.
Peacemaker?
Oh, I mean, yeah, if you want to.
I haven't seen since last week.
I'm only
I
up
haven't
to.
caught up.
I just finished episode 5. So.
Oh,
let's
I'm
get your
farther than all of you.
I've finished
All of
episode
you.
6.
Well, pardon me, Cody.
Well, what? Well, maybe not you. I finished episode 7.
I just finished the one where Adebayo puts on Peacemaker's X-ray vision helmet.
Yeah, episode 5.
Yeah.
I love Vigilante.
Vigilante's great.
He's so funny,
especially in the jail.
Yeah.
I love even more. My favorite part of the show is that when Cena named off all 80 of those names, it was improv.
Yeah. Just
he's a good
too
actor.
Funny.
He is.
He's great. I mean, he's great. What can he do? He can do everything.
Like he's the best in the world at whatever he does.
Could be.
Best pro wrestler of all time.
Best in the world.
Hell yeah.
Better than The Rock at acting.
Whoa. Somebody's the #1 actor in the world, and it's not John Cena.
Because Vin Diesel paid him a lot of money to be in Fast and Furious.
He don't even like Vin Diesel.
Doesn't change that he was in Fast and Furious.
Look, man,
I don't care.
John Cena was in the Marine.
He was.
Wasn't he also in the Marine too?
He was. Was The Rock in the Marine?
No, but The Rock was in Tooth.
He was in Doom.
Game Plan.
Yeah,
and he was
Game Plan.
The Rock is the Scorpion King.
That is true.
The one and only. There's only been one Scorpion King. Actually, no, there was another one. It was Batista.
Was there a remake of that movie?
Batista's Scorpion King in like Scorpion King 3 or something.
They could have stopped at 1, but all right.
Hey, man.
No, bro. When you watch the Mummy and The Rock shows up, you're like, oh my god, CGI The Rock as a scorpion. I love it.
Yeah.
And The Rock just jerked Helmsley off.
You guys want to talk wrestling now, or?
Yeah, I think we got to.
So let's.
No, Melissa Joan Hart.
Yeah. you see Sabrina on AEW?
Yeah.
What?
Melissa Joan Hart was on AEW. Front row.
Why? Oh, okay. She wasn't actually a part of the show.
I mean, they had the camera on her for a little bit longer than they should have, but
Looks like my mom.
So,
Well, yeah, she's old as fuck.
Well, she's like, my mom's like 47.
so apparently 205 Live has been rebranded to NXT Level Up.
did see that.
I saw what I saw was that I thought they were just closing 205 Live.
They did.
They are rebranding it to.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't know there was a rebrand. But I don't even I literally don't even understand that. But not that I watch 205 Live anymore.
I don't either, but I've seen some matches from it, and they were really good matches that I've seen.
I think the last match I saw on 205 Live was like Buddy and Ali.
Mm.
I was like Zayn.
Oh
Zayn's
yeah, no,
match.
I did. I did watch Zayn.
Yeah, I watched some Zayn.
All right, let's get into the big newses. Stone Cold Steve Austin has been. They want Stone Cold to be at WrestleMania.
They sure
They take
do.
on Kevin Owens.
They sure do.
I also want it.
I want it. Don't get me wrong. I want it. I think it'll be a good match.
The only thing I think that's going to hold him up is, well, he retired against The Rock
Right.
in a top 5 WrestleMania match ever, and it's not 5.
No. And he's 57.
How old
Stone
is
Cold's 57.
Stone Cold is 57 years old.
What about Goldberg?
I think Goldberg's younger.
Stone Cold can't be 57, can he?
Goldberg.
Even though, I mean,
55.
basically the same age.
Yeah, 57.
Hmm.
Born in 64.
Goldberg's still running wild on the WWE, so
I don't like that. I would be much happier with Stone Cold because, you know.
Cold
Stone
is actually like good.
He was, yeah. He was 17 years ago. 18 years
And he
ago.
still is.
and the way
You don't-
Austin wrestles, it'll be all right. It's more of
It'll be all right, but
it's more of a story driven match than a spot. See who's better.
for sure. For sure. I don't want to see Kevin Owens job out to Stone Cold.
Why not?
Because what does that help? Who does that help in that scenario?
Vince McMahon's pockets.
All right. So again, I don't give a shit about Vince McMahon's pockets.
Nick Khan's pockets.
I don't give a shit about Nick Khan's pockets either.
He's gonna give him the pop up power bomb. Stone Cold.
No, is it what Stone Cold or is Kevin Owens gonna beat him with the stunner?
He's gonna hit him with
That'd
that
be great.
sidewinder. Gonna give him the sidewinder suplex off the top rope.
Gonna give him a fucking pile driver, fucking package pile driver?
Well, yeah, probably not that.
Break his neck?
Look, once the glass shatters at WrestleMania, it's over for me. Like,
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
same.
I'm gonna scream and yell like a little kid again. So
Literally same. But I just don't need to see Kevin Owens losing to somebody that like is never gonna wrestle again.
he will.
And I don't need to see Stone Cold come out to fill Vince McMahon's pockets.
No, we don't need to, but we want to.
They got 2
Oh,
nights
yeah.
to fill.
Unfortunately, they do.
See fucking Stone Cold and Hogan.
I don't think Hogan's stepping in the ring anytime soon.
Don't be so sure.
Yeah, don't be so sure.
Do you think they'd let him?
Yeah,
Cares
he's
about him.
apologized.
He goes in there and dies. That's what everybody wants to see.
So we're all for
I
Stone
mean-
Cold Steve Austin versus Kevin Owens, is what I hear.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
I am.
super,
All right.
super okay.
And
With
Shawn
it.
Michaels. Shawn Michaels needs to have a fucking
I want
Shawn
Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
Styles.
All right, next,
Trip.
the second biggest news: Cody Rhodes leaving AEW.
I'd care a lot more if I cared at all about Cody Rhodes, but
So there's two forks in the road here, or
Yep.
spoons, whichever one you want to call
Two
it.
spoons in the road.
Cody is leaving AEW. Could be a work, with seeds being planted about a year ago, saying how he and the Elite aren't on speaking terms, and could come back at Revolution with the heel faction of free agents.
Wouldn't that be
That would-
something?
That'd be kind of cool.
And Sports Illustrated is reporting that he's going to the WWE because his booking power was taken away.
I read a whole bunch of stuff. Not a whole bunch of stuff, just stuff I kept seeing on Twitter
Yeah.
about how it's like all but confirmed. And I haven't opened or looked into it at all.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Just I don't care.
I was convinced it was a work until I started seeing the stuff about losing booking rights. I don't know. I think if he's going to WWE thinking he's going to have more booking rights than he had in AEW, he's stupid. He might be going to chase a bag.
I've been seeing people, which I'm sure it's just a rumor, but saying that he's kind of going to take over for Vince.
Okay, well, those people are stupid.
That's not. I'm looking at these pictures of Stone Cold shirtless now.
Hmm.
Pretty good shape.
Good.
Brett Baker. Oh my god.
So, I think Cody Rhodes going to WWE would be a bad choice for him.
I mean,
Unless it's
Yeah.
just for the bag. In which case, okay, cool.
I think
Whatever.
he should do what Matt Cardona is doing and just trying to rebrand himself
That's what he
again.
that's what he did. And then he fucked it all up by being himself, I guess.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of Cody Rhodes.
He was given too much power and he didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
So
you
his
know
brain
what?
made him white people shit.
I know this probably ain't gonna happen, but we could have the Rhodes versus the Helmsleys at WrestleMania.
I don't think Triple H should ever wrestle again. He's already almost had a heart attack.
I thought I read that he was
Done.
actively retired. Like no chance in hell.
good.
Well, still Stone
got-
Cold, and here we are.
No. Stone Cold didn't retire from heart problems.
But he retired. He actively retired and never wrestled again.
Didn't
No,
Huh?
What about Jerry Lawler? He's still wrestling too.
Jerry Lawler's
Unfortunately.
working every weekend. Oh, he's only 90 years old.
Making towns.
I don't know. I think Cody. I want it to be a work because I think it'd be bad for Cody to go back to WWE. I don't think it's going to help him at all. I think he will just end up hating it there again.
I've
Yeah,
also
you just-
seen the most disgusting thing is the people saying that this is a win for WWE and how it's a casualty for AEW.
Cody hasn't been important on AEW television in fucking years.
The best thing Cody did, he did two good things his whole time there. Okay, that match with Goldust and taking that fucking cutter off the ladder. I could not care any less.
With Darby.
I could not care any less about anything else he did in AEW.
That's fair. You didn't watch at the beginning, so
That's true. I did.
his feud with Darby was good.
Yeah, the
Stuff-
WWE versus AEW people on this situation is just cringy. So.
Yeah, it's gross.
I don't know
Aren't they
why.
always?
I don't know why people have to pick a side when they have no stake in either one of them. They don't work for either place.
Right.
Just shut up and watch.
Very strange.
Don't watch, please.
They're both different plates of the different foods. So I mean, there's plenty of
Same
choices
fish.
out there.
Same fish, different barrel.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Give me a hell yeah. What?
I didn't watch it yet, but Brock Lesnar on Pat McAfee's show.
Watched
He
it live.
said-
Watched
Did
it
you?
live. I did.
I thought the clips that I saw were hilarious.
Yeah. I watch Pat McAfee's show every day.
Mm.
Like I put it on while I'm at work. It was fucking hilarious. Brock Lesnar broke so much of his shit. Like broke a table, threw his headphones into like the rafters of the building, broke a microphone.
I saw him break the microphone.
Called his kids little bastards.
What?
It was pretty. It was pretty good.
So
Showed way more personality than I thought he had.
the freedom that he has now, I think it's good for him.
Rock?
Yeah.
He's doing his own promos. He's doing his own shtick.
Did Paul went back to Roman, didn't he?
Yep.
Cowboy Brock Lesnar beat up Austin Theory, then took a selfie on Raw.
Yep.
Fucking hate Austin Theory, man.
AJ Styles lost to Damian Priest in the United States Championship match. Almost beat the Hurt Business.
Oh, that's good.
There was a contract signing between Lita and Becky Lynch.
There sure was.
Hey, I saw her moonsault. I'm excited for that match now. No, her moonsault does the shit out of me. I'm into it.
There's another Rhea Ripley. Oh, there's a gauntlet match to see who would be the last entrant in the Elimination Chamber for the women's. It was Bianca Belair.
So didn't Rhea go like 45 minutes in that? I love that yearly they have somebody go like the distance in that match.
Same. Love that they had Kofi do it 17 times in a row.
That was Kofi and Seth.
Oh yeah, Seth did one as well.
Kofi's was great. I missed that year. That was a good year.
That was a good year. Had Kofi versus Bryan Danielson at WrestleMania.
Great match.
And then it was announced that the last entrant for the Women's Elimination Chamber was Alexa Bliss.
Ooh, spicy.
cool.
So
So
all you guys that picked the mystery person, picked Alexa Bliss. So
It's all right.
I think someone did.
I'm not mad about that.
I'm pretty sure I picked the mystery person.
I did.
I honestly don't remember, but I think
know
I
I
did.
did.
and then NXT had Vengeance Day.
What?
NXT
What the fuck?
Vengeance Day. So
Is that like the pay-per-view? The old pay-per-view with the Circle V? I love that they recycle those.
first up was a steel cage match with weapons between Tony D'Angelo and Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne won.
Tony D'Angelo's like Johnny the Bull Stamboli, isn't he?
How you doing? NXT Women's Tag Team titles were on the line. Toxic Attraction defended against Indy Hartwell and Persia Perota. And of course,
I have no idea who Persia Perota is.
Me neither, but Toxic Attraction won, so. Let's see, what else happened? North American title, Carmelo Hayes defended against Cameron Grimes. He kept that belt.
Cody loves Cameron Grimes.
I think he's a good character.
To the moon. The finals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, MSK versus the Creed Brothers. And of course, the Creed Brothers won, so.
That's disgusting. I
Dolph
hate wrestling.
Dolph Ziggler came out, and I think he was watching the NXT title match between Braun Breaker and Santos Escobar. I did see him get in the ring and super kick Braun during the match, but Braun retained the title. So, and then on Raw, Ciampa came to Raw to do some commentary. And trying
do
to
some commentary.
Yeah, so eventually I think Ziggler's going to be an NXT champion here soon, so
I kind of fuck with it. No, that'd be cool.
I like Ziggler.
Have him working with all those young green boys.
Hey man, I'm okay
Teaching
with it. NXT 2.0 is good, but it's not my.
It's not our NXT.
It's not my cup of tea. So
I'd probably still watch it if it was just on the network and we had the network.
Not my
and
cup
the
of NXT.
WWE network was still a thing.
It's still a thing, just not here.
Yeah. I just need a VPN for the United Kingdom or something. But hey, whatever, man.
Hey man,
NordVPN.
I almost died, so I don't
that's fine.
deserve it.
That's it for wrestling, I guess. Jordy's not here to give us some wisdom from his mouth, so
I have a Lord of the Rings quote. We can, if you want.
okay.
All right. Okay. So the movie's prologue was assembled quickly at the end of post-production, right? While Percy Jackson had shot the footage in the prologue, he decided to abandon it as redundant during the editing and just start the movie with the scenes in the Shire. However, including the prologue was one of the few mandatory demands from New Line Cinema, and it had been quickly put together while the film was being scored. So, when you want to put the prologue together, you got to put the prologue together. Can't wait for the new Lord of the Rings movie because somebody's gonna buy it, because they're for sale now. Remember, I said that like last week.
Hey man,
Brighter times.
let's take it home.
Oh damn.
Go follow us on all the podcasting platforms, the big ones, the huge ones, the most popular ones. Please support us on there. Go follow us on Twitter @TopTerta. And I'm going to put out a challenge to every single person that listens to this. Go to our Twitter @TopTerta.
Twitter, TopTerta.
And just tweet at us. Anything you want.
Tell us you hate us.
Say
Say
something.
that's a little dangerous.
I don't
Give
care.
us something. Give us anything. Give us your life force, your essence. Give us a little gabagoo.
Also-
Gobbledygook.
Also, give us a little rating on Spotify, iTunes. 5 stars only,
By, li-
please.
by little, he means the max.
5 stars only.
Literally.
And you can go follow me on my TikTok @TheBeastKnow, where I'm reviewing some foods that you should probably eat.
Or not. You never know. You gotta watch to find out.
Some people don't like it, but I'm just trying to give out a nice, honest
Well.
review of some foods. So
They're stupid. I thoroughly enjoy them. And I look
They're
forward to them
stupid.
daily.
What?
They're not
They're not
stupid at
stupid.
all.
I think what you're doing
No.
is beautiful. It's a bright spot in society. It's something we can all look forward to every time it drops. I don't know how often they drop or if you even have a schedule, but I look forward to it every time.
I don't
Same.
have a
And
schedule. Look,
I'm very hungry thinking about it because I've had 2 chicken nuggets in the past 48 hours.
You should eat more.
I've done McDonald's. I've done Wendy's new hot honey chicken sandwich, and I just did Doritos Locos Cool Ranch Flaming Hot Tacos
Yeah.
How was
from
that?
Taco Bell
Did Arby's
didn't-
watch
you didn't
TikTok
watch
and
the
find
video?
out?
I haven't watched it yet.
and Arby's 2 hot sandwiches. So
And also, Devin, I was saying that the people that don't like his stuff is stupid. Not the
Okay, hey,
TikToks.
I just have to defend. You can't call Beast.
I know you went very quickly to defend something that I was on Snow's side about.
I can't
Hey,
wait to come
just-
over to Snow's house again and
Best friend thing.
be berated by his dog for existing.
I
I
can't wait.
can't wait to be rated by Arya Snow.
All right, go follow me on all those social medias @TheBeastKnow as well.
Twitter.com, sexydevb. Same
Twitter.com.
No.
Chongo
Hey,
Pro.
go and follow or subscribe or whatever you do on DeviantArt. He just put out a
Oh yeah.
pretty badass Pokemon trifecta over there.
Good.
I work magic sometimes. It's cool.
That Venusaur looked good.
I got Twitter @TGingerbeardman and Etsy saves the day artwork. There's some cool stuff coming for D&D and tabletop players,
Oh.
so be on the lookout for that.
Oh.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan!
All of the Satans. How many ever you have?